How to set up a personalized cold email automation. This is what we are going to cover in this video. I'm going to show you how to get leads, how to build an NA10 automation. I'm going to give you a template that you can download and start building your automation faster. And also I'm going to show you how to set up instantly AI to start sending cold email automations at scale. As you can see, this is not magic. This is a system that is working. I'm getting more than 81% open rate and plenty of opportunities. You can download this project in the link below. I'm going to show you step by step how you can set up this automation. This is another campaign. I'm using the same system. As you can see, I'm getting close to 80% open rate, which is pretty good. The first thing that you need to do is open your NA10, click create a workflow. I'm going to leave a link down in the description. You can download this template and import it into your NA10. Just click the three dots over here, import from file, choose the file and click open. This is the automation that we're going to set up. I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can set up everything. Let me walk you through how this automation works. First, we're going to download some leads. In just a second, I'm going to show you how you can do that. After we download the leads, we're going to put them in a Google Sheet. After we download our leads, we're going to do enrichment. Enrichment means we have two models that are going to do a deep research on our leads, what company they are working. They're going to scrape the internet for any valuable information. This is going to help us to craft a personalized message tailored to our leads. And after that, we are going to send these leads into instantly and start sending emails. Pretty simple, but pretty powerful automation. Let me first show you how you can get leads. I'm using a platform called apollo.io. This is a pretty big database for getting leads. I'm going to log in into my account just to show you how it looks like. This is the Apollo backend. On the left menu, you can see people. Just click on people and we are going to start looking for our leads. Over here, we have a lot of filters that we can apply and search for our perfect lead. You can choose if you want to target a specific company over here, Google, Amazon, and so on. For this example, I'm not going to choose any company. Let's go to location. I'm going to choose United States. After that, we have industry and keywords. Let's say we're looking for people in the marketing industry. So we're going to choose marketing and advertising. Now for job titles over here, we are going to look for managers. We are going to look for SEO. We are going to look for some directors. Also make sure you choose email status verified. As you can see, these filters give us a pretty big list of leads that we can download and start reaching them. You can select all the leads by clicking over here. You can select this page or select all leads. Just for the example, I'm going to select this lead and you click on export over here. And after that, click save. And it's going to download our sheet. Click download and just save it on your computer. This is one way of getting leads. Now I'm going to show you another way how you can scrape a lot of leads. This is a platform called Apify.com. Basically, these are a lot of scrapers that you can scrape the internet and get a lot of leads and their data. For example, you can use a Google Maps scraper. If you want to scrape businesses and their email addresses, you can use this scraper. Let me log in and show you how it looks like. Now this is the Apify store. Over here, you can look for different scrapers, YouTube scraper, Facebook post scraper, even Google Maps scraper. I just show you how to scrape leads from Apollo, but there is a cheaper way to scrape leads from there and they have a scraper over here. So just type in Apollo, click search, and I'm going to use this scraper just to show you how it works. After you open the scraper, there is a link over here that we are going to select our leads. Just click on this link and now let's filter our leads. For job title, we are going to use founder, SEO, president. This I'm not going to touch. Let's select our company size. After that, select the country, United States. Industry, let's go for marketing again. Now further down, we are going to select company location, again, United States. And select verified email status and fetch results. Now, as you can see, we have a pretty big database of leads. And how this scraper works, just click on generate JSON file and just copy this script. Click on this button over here, copy to clipboard. Now go back to your Apify account, click JSON over here and just paste this script over here. That's pretty much it. Now save and start the scraper and it's going to start scraping our leads. Now I haven't paid for this scraper, I'm just showing you how you can use it. It's pretty simple, just paste in your JSON script, load up some credits and it will start scraping your leads. The next step that you need to do is to upload your sheet into Google Drive. I already scraped some leads. This is how the sheet looks like. Basically we have first name, last name, title, company name, email address and so on. There is a lot of information over here that we are going to use. One thing I want to mention is that you need to create a new tab all the way to the end. We are going to create a new column over here. Let's call it send. And every time we contact our leads, the automation is going to fill yes over here. So we know that we have contacted our lead. So this is your first step. Download your leads, upload them into your Google Drive, add this column over here called send, and let's set up our n8n automation. After you uploaded your leads into Google Drive, let's set up our Google account. Double click on this note over here, then click over here on this pencil and just basically sign up with your Google account. I already signed up with my account, so I don't need to do this step. But over here you can sign in with Google and it's going to connect your account. The next step that you need to do is to map out your Google Sheet. Over here on document, just click choose and select your Google Sheet. After that, select the sheet that we are using. This is basically this sheet over here. We have just one sheet, so this is what I selected over here. Now let's set up our filter. As we talked, we are going to select our email sent. Just leave this value empty because this means that we have not contacted our lead yet. Now close this. Our next note is limit, which means that we are going to take a certain amount of leads, research them, and send them through the automation. Basically, you can set your schedule trigger over here. How often do you want this automation to run? Hours, days, minutes, weeks, months, and so on. And basically, we are limiting every automation to get just 50 leads. Okay, I do this because they have limitations and sometimes I hit the limit and I'm not able to run the automation. But don't worry, you can run this every 5 minutes so you can scale your automation. Now for this example, I'm just going to use one lead so I don't waste my credits, okay? This means the automation is going to get one lead, send it to Perplexity, research, generate the message and send it to instantly. The next step that you need to do is to set up your Perplexity account. Basically go to Perplexity, over here is the link, and purchase some API credits. I have already purchased credits, so go to API keys on the left side menu and just generate a new API key. Let's call this n8n, create key, and just copy this key. Go back to your n8n automation, open up your Perplexity node and click on this pencil over here so you can set up your account and basically just paste the API key over here. And that's it, your account is connected. Now we are going to do the same thing with our OpenAI account. Click on this link over here. As you can see, I have already purchased some credits. It's pretty easy. Just click add credits and fill up your information. Then go to API keys over here on the left side and just generate a new key. Let's call this n8n and create secret key. Then copy this key, go back to your n8n automation, double click on OpenAI node and again click the pencil over here and just paste your API key over here and your account is successfully connected. Now the next step that we need to do is to map our automation and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now let's open Perplexity and let's click over here execute previous nodes. This means the automation is going to take our leads from the Google Sheet. Now this is our lead that it went through the automation. Just click on table over here. As you can see, we have first name, last name, title, company name, and so on. Now we need to map our Google Sheet before we start sending emails. Now every Google Sheet is different, so you need to map it every time. Maybe you have first name, last name, email address, okay? Or for this example, we have first name, last name, title, company name, and so on. Basically open over here first message. And this is a prompt that I have generated for our automation to do a research on our leads. I'm not going to read everything. You can download this template and use it for yourself. But basically this is telling Perplexity what research we need to do on our leads. The next thing is that we have a system message over here, and this is where we are going to map our Google Sheet. It's pretty easy to map your Google Sheet, just delete those parameters over here. I'm gonna delete everything. Now for name, we want to use their first name. Just drag and drop like this, okay? After that we have company name. This is our company name. Drag and drop it over here. For location, we can use our city. Over here we have website, just drag and drop this over here. And this is how you map your Google Sheet to the automation, just drag and drop everything. And the Perplexity is going to do our research. Now let's try this. Let's execute this step. Okay, so Perplexity did some research on our lead. As you can see, there is a bunch of information about our lead and the company that they work in. Which means we already have done some research and we are going to pass this information to GPT. Our next step is to craft our personalized message. This I call the icebreaker. First, we want to open communication with our leads to show them that we did some research on them, and then we are going to pitch our product. So let's open this note, and again we are going to map our Google Sheet. Over here we have organization name. Just delete this. Over here on input, click on Google Sheet and let's find our company name. Leave this as it is. This is our background for Icebreaker. This is basically the output from the previous model. And over here, leave it as it is. It's basically telling GPT how to craft our message. Now close this. And the next step that we need to do is to set up our GPT. I showed you how to set up your account. Over here, you paste your API key. Now select a model. I'm going to use GPT Mini. Now let's execute this node and see what message we will craft. Just click on this button. Basically, this is the icebreaker. Love what you're doing with your CrossFit company, especially community-driven coaching and free first week. Wanted to reach out. This is the message that we are sending. This is an icebreaker. We are not pitching anything yet, but basically we say that we love what you're doing at your company, especially the community-driven coaching. I wanted to reach out. And this is how we are going to open our communication with our leads, not pitching them yet. But we want them to reply to our email, and then of course we can pitch our product. Now our next step is to set up our Instantly account. Okay, basically over here just go to Instantly. I have already created my account. Just create an account and go over here and click on settings. Then go to integrations, API keys, and just create an API key. Let's call this NA10. Select all scopes and create. Let's copy this API key. Go back to NA10 and open this node over here. And this is where you're going to put your API over here. Okay. Make sure you keep this first word barrier. Just paste your API key like that. Okay. Now the next thing that we need to do is to set up our campaign ID over here. Now go back to Instantly and click on campaigns, add new campaign. Let's call this NA10, continue. And this is the ID over here that you want to copy. Just copy this ID, go back to NA10 and paste the ID over here. Now again, we need to map our Google Sheet. So basically delete this. Let's delete the last name, delete the first name, delete the company name. Make sure you keep those brackets over here. Now over here, click on get rows in sheet and basically map everything. Now we have email. Okay, first is our email. Just drag and drop your email over here in between the brackets. We have last name, drag and drop it over here. Now we have first name. We have company name, drag and drop the company. And that's pretty much everything. Okay. Now if we execute this step, we should see our lead into Instantly. Okay, our node just finished. Let's go back to Instantly, just refresh. And as you can see, here is our first lead. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your campaign. Over here we have sequences. Click on that. And this is basically a subject that you're going to choose. I'm going to type in, I have a quick question for you. And over here, you're going to choose this icebreaker like this. icebreaker. And that's pretty much it. You're going to import this message that you crafted into this email. After that, you can add more steps to your sequence. Basically, you can add 2-3 steps and choose different headlines. Just test your subjects. Did you get my message? And you can choose first name and basically craft another email over here. When to send your next step, let's say in 3 days. So in 3 days after the icebreaker is sent, you're going to send your second step. And of course, let's say after 4 more days, you can send your third step. This is basically how you craft your sequence. Save your sequence. Next thing that you want to do is go to the schedule tab and basically select when you're going to send those emails. Make sure you select your time zone. Depending on where you are, you choose your time zone. Okay, over here you can select the days. I basically choose Monday to Friday and just click save. Now the next thing that you want to do is go to the option tab, and this is where we are going to set up our email accounts. Make sure you enable open tracking so you know how many people opened your email. And basically over here you can select your email accounts. I have already created, but if you haven't, just click on this button, connect a new email account, and you can select a couple of options. There are pre-warmed accounts, which I don't recommend because people already have used those accounts. You have done for you setup. This is what I'm using. And basically you can connect your existing accounts. If you have purchased email accounts through another provider, you can basically connect it over here. Single account, type in your first name, last name, your email address, click next, and fill in your password and your host name. And that's pretty much it, okay? You can connect your Gmail or Microsoft account, or if you want to buy a new mailboxes done for your email setup, just click over here, Google, Gmail, and select a domain. This is where you're going to choose your domain. Now, if your domain is, let's say, prolevelmarketing.com, you can purchase a domain close to your main domain, let's say prolevelmarketingnews.com, okay? And over here, you select your domain, and this is where you're going to create your email inboxes. Just delete those because they're generic. This is the forwarding domain. This is basically your main domain. Let's say it is prolevelmarketing.com, and type in your first name and last name, and this is where you put your email inbox name. Let's say Emilian, add a mailbox, Emilian G, add an email box. And basically I recommend to use at least 5 email inboxes so you can scale your automation. And that's how you set up your mailboxes. Just place your order and you're going to get your email inboxes. Now go back to your campaign. Under options tab, you select basically the emails that you're going to use for this campaign and just click save. Now after you click launch, your automation is going to start, and basically you're going to start sending emails. The last thing that you need to do is to map your filter so the automation updates your leads every time you send them an email. Basically select again your document over here, and let's find our tab, email sent. Just type in yes and execute the step, and our column is updated to email sent. And that's pretty much it. We have a working automation. Make sure you set up your trigger. Maybe you want to run this once every 12 hours. Maybe you want to run it like every 30 minutes. Okay, you can do this. Make sure you limit your leads to 50. Map everything, put your API keys, and everything is gonna work like a charm. That's it for today's video. I'm going to leave a link for the template in our community. Make sure you join our community and explore our tutorials. This is a co-working space where I share my knowledge about AI, different tools, how to build applications and automations. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Subscribe to the channel. This motivates me to create more content like this. And if you want to learn more about tools, applications and automations, make sure you join our community. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.